Our not so great apartment in Budva. It looks okay, but there's a lot of things that don't quite work right. Like the AC control that was missing batteries, but maybe that was because the AC doesn't work properly. And it's hot as hell down here. Whew. It's hard to sleep last night. Huge bed. The bed's so big you can't even open the door if you wanted to get cooler from the outside. God. Let's have a nice outside balcony there. It's all apartments, apartments. And there are the mountains. Oh, going back there this morning to the cool. We're waiting for Branko, our taxi driver. 6 in the morning. Nice and cool down here. Yeah.
No, we have to get to our next hotel.
There's another taxi driver waiting here. We could take him instead. Branko doesn't show. He's taking us back up to the mountains.
Yay, Branko.
Let's go upstairs.
Up to the cool. Oh, it's too hot for us down in Budva.
He woke up at 6 in the morning to come and get us.
Oh, what time did you wake up, Branko?
It's 6 morning. Start today from my friends Richard and
Patsy. Oh, what time did you wake up?
I not still wake up.
Oh, and we woke up at 4:30.
Ah.
And you?
I
Still asleep?
so yeah.
Stop! Get out of here. 8.5 hours to Ivanova Korita. I hope we can beat that time. Anyway, Branko dropped us off. Nice guy. Not like our first taxi driver from the airport train station to Podgorica. He was crazy. Back on, and we got clean clothes. The best thing about that apartment was the washing machine was great. The rest of the apartment, not so much.
I don't have heaters anymore.
Yeah, all my silk underwear is pink. Here she comes. The chapel on the hill. How do I know it's a hill? Because since Branko dropped us off, all we've been doing is climbing. Woof. I'd be sweaty. These already. Potatoes in this field. This is a field of rocks. How can you grow anything in this soil? 3,000 feet. And just to add insult to injury, it's raining.
Yeah, a second shower.
It's actually refreshing there.
Yeah.
After a fashion.
Not too bad up here.
Yeah.
At least the vegetation is dry so far.
I'm dripping sweat.
Oh yeah, look on your nose.
Oh yeah. 1.2 miles.
It's dripping.
900 feet in 50 minutes. Whew. That's pretty hard. Pretty hard going. What doesn't kill us brings us closer to wanting to hang up these backpacks and go on Viking cruises.
No way. No way.
Way.
We want to die out here.
Won't take much longer. Let's see what we got to go to. Through. Oh, the rain's slacking off a bit.
Yeah, nice.
Yes,
Nice.
refreshing. Going 1.4 miles an hour. 3,500 feet. And the vegetation's so thick underfoot that we couldn't see the snakes if there were any, but it's cold enough. Hopefully they're not very active.
It's wet. Getting wet. Yeah. But that's how everything stays green. Huh.
And it is green.
Okay.
Lots of virgin forest here. Population of Montenegro is only about 650,000 according to Branko, our taxi driver. Half San Diego. There, a power line, that's what the buzzing noise is. Otherwise we're in a fairly clear forest. There's our way, ahead marked by the bullseyes. 10 after 8 and we're at 4,000 feet. Whew. The orata again, our favourite. But now we're on a roadbed that was used for construction of the power pylon. So easy going for a little bit, at least. Nice to have a reprieve by the Forest Service road or whatever it is. It is actually the wrong way. It's just too easy. I should have known. Shorty questioned it. Said, are you sure this is the right way? It's too easy. And she was right, it was wrong. Oh yeah, that road was far too easy. This is the real way. Such as it is. You make your own way. Right, I see 2 red dots ahead. So this is the right way. The red dots on the roads too. So all they mean is it's a trail, not necessarily the trail that you want. Oh, it's very pleasant walking through this forest. And it stopped raining. Whew. And we're about 4,200 feet now.
And we're heading to a cistern, which should have water, but not that we need any.
I got plenty of water. I'm not taking any chances after that maggot-infested, putrid cesspit.
How beat up you are.
I am.
Cut up.
I know, I'm beat up. This is killing me. 7 hours from here. It was 8.5 hours at the beginning. It's probably been about a major water gathering bucket. And here's a major cistern. Well, I wouldn't want to fall in there. You'd never clamber out of there. Oof! Man! So that's a big one. 3 miles as the crow flies to the next water. It's really cool. Shorty says he's got 1 litre. I got 1.5 at least. Huh. Well, what are we looking at here? It's got to be the Adriatic. Seems like it's on the wrong side, but oh. 9 AM, 3,700 feet. The rain has stopped and we're about to get to the part where navigation is supposedly difficult. You have to be a trail bloodhound to find the way. Somebody was having a good time with the paint through this section of trees. Very well marked. Oh, it's nice in here.
Nice forest. These are old trees.
It's like Fangorn.
I think there's a sign ahead showing that the difficult part will be starting.
Nice meadow and no cows. Oh, we're still going the right way. Promising signs. PPT. And we have to head to that next signpost, I guess. Picnic table and campsite. No use for us though, we got a hotel reservation for tonight. We have to make tracks, but yeah, this is a nice spot. This section is supposed to be difficult. And sure enough, my heart's pounding as I'm climbing uphill, but I think these trail markings have been recently refreshed. Because our guide notes say that they're very faint and hard to see. But these guys, they look freshly painted. That's supposedly hard to follow isn't actually too bad. It would be easy if it wasn't raining. But yeah, it's well marked. Somebody's come through and redone all these marks. Oh, well marked. It would be quite easy if it wasn't raining. And remember, all you folks at home, we're doing this
so you can enjoy your easy chair and watch us
suffering.
Doing it for you.
Get your vicarious thrills with Over the Hills. Oh boy. Interesting mushrooms on these tree trunks. Rain's starting again. That cuckoo knows what we are. We're definitely cuckoo. So that's our new catchphrase. I get my thrills with over the hills. Because you'd be absolutely nutty to do this. This is like completely crazy.
Up and down, up and down. All the red marks. But at least there are red marks. I guess a long time ago there weren't any. It was difficult navigating through here. So I guess we're lucky.
Oh yeah, so lucky. We can't believe how lucky we are.
We get a hotel after this though.
Yeah, if we make
If
it
we
there.
make it. We have to make it.
We've never booked a hotel that we haven't made it to, so this won't be the first. Every time we come to one of these bullseyes, I'm scanning around going, okay, now what? They're just not obvious. You really got to look for these paint splashes. Over the hill, over the hills. We could be in the UK. And the Dales. Dovedale. 10:30. Shorty was making noises that she wanted to stop for a break. So here we are. Stop for a break. How is it?
Ridgeroot didn't want to stop even after 4 hours of walking.
No. Anyway, I stopped them trying these potato chips that I bought yesterday at Voli. Gusto paprika. They're pretty good actually. Yeah. I mean, no, they're awful. You wouldn't want them.
There's no salt and vinegar.
Still on track. That's the difficult part ended. And it wasn't difficult actually.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh. My story is down there then. My story.
$3,700 feet. Another chapel. Small village. Well, village. This is the small settlement of my story. My story near the chapel. Looks like they're growing more than rocks there.
Some good cacao.
This is clearly a memorial to something above my story, but we don't know to what.
It's heavy. You pull it.
No, you pull it, you're good. You
I
need...
haven't worked out in a while.
Well, this will be a chance. This is assisting at my story. It's deep.
Oh. When is it going to come? There it is.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Plenty of agua.
Some kind of bugs in there
Oh,
swimming around.
Oh, well, maybe we don't need any water. At my story. Oh, it's a nice big one. The guy offered us a coffee, but alas, I just had one. That's one rocky valley. Yeah, the Adriatic Sea. We'll be going along a ridge route. 1,200 feet now, 1:15 p.m. Doing great. There's on a ridge route now. 4,200 and some feet. Yeah, the breeze is cold. Beautiful. Well, some kind of fortification on the hillside here. You have a commanding view over the sea. 4,440 feet on the ridge line. Getting a different view of the Adriatic Sea now. Plus a view of the ridge that we have to traverse. Well, that looks like fun. We're about to climb our first named Montenegrin peak, which is Babina Glava. On the top of that mountain you can see the mausoleum dedicated to Montenegro's national poet, whose name is...
Starts with an N.
Starts with an N. Well, maybe we'll go check it out. We're walking this old roadbed through the forest. Quite pleasant. The rain stopped around noon, just before we stopped for lunch at the small chapel. And it's been pretty nice. Had a little bit of difficulty finding the trail after we left the chapel, but we found it eventually. Met two Israeli guys out for a day hike. They said, "Is the peak up here?" And it's like, well, yeah, you keep going up and you'll find a peak. That's for sure. But we didn't know which peak they were looking for. A whole lot better there. As we get closer and closer to the national park, hotels, civilization, as you'd expect. It's very pleasant walking. Cool in the forest. Lots of cuckoos.
We saw how many girls?
Five, all presumably German girls.
Oh, German?
No, it sounded like German. No?
Must have been Montenegro. Montenegro and some of the Baltic countries.
We're in the national park. Mount Lovsan is inhabited by around 1,300 plant species, representing something of 1/3 out of all the species which can be found in the territory of Montenegro. Considerable number of Balkan endemites, several species of orchids. Forests on Mount Lovsan, mainly beech forests, although smaller or larger populations of Bosnian pine, the black pine, and the mountain pine can be found there as well. Home to many animals, from mammals, bear, grey wolf, fox, boar. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was boar here. Some boar was digging. European hare, hedgehog, squirrel, dormouse, and one endemic species, the Montenegrin bank vole. 200 bird species. Yeah. Austrian-Montenegrin cooperation. Very nice. Hardly anybody here, of course. This is typical Montenegro. We expected to walk another 3 kilometers, 2 miles, to Hotel Ivanov Konak, and we were really confused because there's this big sign here. So I thought, well, this must be just pointing down the road. So then Patsy suggested that I go check. And on the door it says Mali Hotel. So I turned around and Patsy said, but you should ask. So she went and asked. And this is in fact Hotel Ivanov Konak. And booking has the address wrong. So we would have been stuffed. Well, booking tried to totally screw us up, sending us off in the wrong direction. Well, the right direction, but 3 kilometers further. So thanks to Shorty, we're booked into the Ivanov Konak. Small hotel, they kept telling us. Small hotel. But yeah. Very nice. A nice little patio. Dry my shoes, they're all wet. And there's a view over the mausoleum. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's the Dead Poets Society of Montenegro. They all look very serious. Okay, where is everybody? We just got our first Montenegrin salad. Sure, I know what we're getting into when we ordered all this food. It looks like a lot.
Well, we get breakfast tomorrow too.
Yeah, we have the hell of breakfast. What about dinner? So I'm hungry now. Roast potatoes, and then we got grilled mixed vegetables, and of course a salad. So how is it?
Good.
Oh, it's good.
Maybe a little salty.
Well, we need the salt. We sweated a lot.